Well, let's talk to our Washington correspondent now, Kethevane Gorjestani. Kethevane, tell us what Biden's goals are at this summit.
Well, the goal for Joe Biden is really to set the tone of his relationship with Vladimir Putin. Gone are the days of the reset button of President Barack Obama. No bromance either, like it was during Donald Trump's time in office. So Joe Biden, he wants a stable and predictable relationship. That's what the Biden administration has been repeating over and over again. And what they want out of this meeting is for Joe Biden to really give the lines that he feels Vladimir Putin should know about how Joe Biden will react. And that's what we've been getting as a message from the White House, which is that there are areas where the U.S. and Russia can agree, can discuss things, can work together, like, for example, nuclear cooperation. But Joe Biden's goal this time around is really to set really the lines that he feels Russia should not cross, that there are elements, there are things that they will not accept, whether it's things that attack the interest of the United States or the interest of U.S. allies. And of course, there's going to be a talk about some major issues between the two countries, like cybersecurity, like Russia's meddling in U.S. elections, like human rights in Russia or the way they treat political opponents. But they will also discuss some other issues. This is a meeting that is supposed to go on for 4 or 5 hours, maybe even longer. But really, the goal for Joe Biden is to show Vladimir Putin that the time of Donald Trump and of Donald Trump standing with the Russian president and saying that he believes him more than his own intelligence committee, that time has gone. And Joe Biden really wants to show Vladimir Putin who the U.S. president is and what he is going to be about in the coming years.
And Kethevane, before this even started, Joe Biden was coming under quite a bit of criticism at home for simply agreeing to meet with Vladimir Putin.
It's a very odd situation here in the United States because there's some back and forth, some criticism, some support coming from different areas of the political spectrum here in the U.S. that you wouldn't necessarily understand or think about. For example, there has been a letter from progressive Democrats that sent out this letter to Joe Biden telling him that they are supporting him, that they want him to talk to Vladimir Putin, that they don't want any conflict with Vladimir Putin. Those are the most left wing of the Democratic Party, and they feel that there should be negotiations with Vladimir Putin. Those were the same people who were criticizing Donald Trump for being too close to the Russian president. At the same time, you have some of the more moderate Democrats, like Chairman Menendez, who's the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee in the Senate, a Democrat, who came out a couple of weeks ago before this European trip that Joe Biden took to really lay out what he felt the president should stand for in that meeting with the Russian president. And a lot of it was to tell Joe Biden that he needed to be more forceful, not less, with the Russian president. And then, of course, you have the Republicans who traditionally want to be more forceful with the Russians, but at the same time are criticizing Joe Biden for being too weak on Russia, even though their president, Donald Trump, seemed to have been for 4 years much closer. So you're seeing this political spectrum here in the United States really having very different thoughts about what this meeting should entail, how it should come out of there. What the White House is saying is that they're playing down expectations as to the result of this meeting. For them, it's not a flip the switch. This is about really setting the lines, setting the guardrails, starting this new relationship between the U.S. president and the Russian president.